Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lilani, for those of you who don't know me, and today I'm going to be reviewing a new foundation at the drugstore. I'm going to be trying out the Maybelline Superstay foundation. This just came out in stores, at least here in Canada, and I wanted to give it a try. Now, typically, I am not a Maybelline foundation fan. In fact, the Fit Me foundation from Maybelline, while everyone else in the world seems to love it, I hated it. It did not work for my skin. I tried the matte one and the dewy one, and it would just sit on top of my skin and move around, and it was just not good. Even if I set it with powder, it would just come off on everything. It was gross. I did not like it, which is funny because their Fit Me concealer, love. This is actually my favorite drugstore concealer of all. With that being said, I'm going to give this a test today. I already have it on my face. I'll show you how I applied it. And then I'm going to do check-ins throughout the day to tell you my feelings on it. So yeah, if you want to see my thoughts on this foundation, just keep watching. When I picked up this foundation, the lightest shade they had was 112 Natural Ivory. Now, I looked up online and they do have a lighter shade, but I'm hoping that this one will work. It has a pump, which is nice. I wasn't expecting that. I'm pretty sure the Fit Me one doesn't. So I'm gonna prep my skin the same way I usually do, using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus primer and a little bit of my Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I'm gonna quickly do my eyebrows first, and then I'm gonna do that. Now that I have my eyebrows on, I'm gonna prep my face. So I use a little bit of the Smashbox Photo Finish in the middle of my face, where most of my pores are. And then I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus primer on the rest of my face. I'm going to take a couple pumps of this and put it on a little clean dish. Those are some small pumps that come out. I'm going to start with that, see how much I need to cover my face. I was going to do this applying half of it with a sponge, half of it with a brush, but I currently don't have any clean brushes, so I'm just going to use my beauty blender to apply this. So I'm just going to start dipping into it. Oh, this color doesn't actually look too bad. It has no scent to it, which is kind of nice because some foundations can be a little strong. Okay, so I do feel like this is a touch yellow for me, but it'll definitely work for now, as long as it doesn't oxidize too much. So that pump wasn't quite enough, so I'm going to do one more pump. That actually applied really nicely to the skin. It already feels dry. It has almost a powdery finish to it, which I'm a little bit impressed by because I do not like the Maybelline Fit Me one at all. And I thought that this might be similar to that, but so far I really like it. It feels like it's actually dried down on my face, whereas the Maybelline Fit Me one feels like it doesn't dry down at all and just kind of sits on the top of my skin and slips around. So far I'm impressed. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer on top of that, which should work well because they're both from Maybelline. That should help lighten up my face a little bit. And then I'm going to set everything with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is what I normally would set my face with. So I'm going to take a small brush to put that under my eyes, and then I'm going to take a fluffier brush to set the rest of my face. Okay, I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup, and I'll check back in when I'm done, see if it's oxidized, see if it's done anything funny, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, you guys, the rest of my makeup is on, and it's looking pretty good. I have noticed that it is sinking into my smile lines just a little bit. Not too concerned about it yet, but we will see how it wears throughout the day. It did oxidize just a teeny bit, so it is looking a little dark for me. So I probably should have gone with the lightest one, but again, I couldn't find it in stores anywhere. I think the lightest one is Porcelain, I believe. Usually I stay away from Natural Ivory because usually ivory has some yellow to it, and I am not yellow based at all. That's my fault, although I didn't want to put off doing this video just because I couldn't find my exact shade. And the only place I've been able to find this so far is London Drugs. Hopefully Walmart and Superstore will be coming out with it soon, and I'll be able to try out my actual color if I like the formula. So I'll keep wearing it throughout the day and we will see how it does. So I just got home from church. My makeup's been on for a couple hours now, so I thought I'd do a little check-in, see how it's holding up. Well, it's gotten darker. I don't know if you can tell on screen, but it has definitely oxidized so that it is definitely not my shade anymore, and it has really sunk into my smile lines, like quite a bit. And it's looking a little greasy. Now, I don't actually know if this is supposed to have a, yeah, seamless matte finish. Fade and transfer resistant, oil free, doesn't clog pores. Well, I'm looking shiny, and it has settled into my forehead lines, and my pores are looking a little big. On the screen, it actually doesn't look too bad. It looks decent, but in real life, it's starting to break up around my nose, getting some little orangey patches. I don't think I like this. I actually don't even have a foundation that does this smile line thing anywhere near as bad as this. Like, this is, yuck. And for some reason, there's like this orange chunk right here. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. I don't know if you can see this, but I've got like chunks of missing foundation in my smile lines. Right in there. And there's like a chunk of orange right here, and look around my nose. It's not looking so cute right now. So I think that even if I did get this in the right shade, I still probably wouldn't like it, because even in my forehead lines, like it's making me look old. That's what it's doing. And my pores look huge right now. And that's only after a couple hours. This claims to have up to 24-hour wear. Well, I can tell you right now that the L'Oreal Infallible Matte, that also claims to be 24-hour wear, lasts a lot longer than that. And it doesn't do this. And doesn't get orange. I think I'm actually just going to finish the video right here. I'm not even going to bother wearing it the rest of the day. Well, it'll still be on my face. But I can tell you right now, I don't like it. Sorry, Maybelline. I don't like your foundations.